Senator Manchin.
Thank you, Senator. And thank you, Secretary, for being with us today. A couple of things. Broadband's a big thing in rural West Virginia. It's rural America, as you know. And just a little bit, if you can tell me about the middle mile funding. That's the one that's causing us a lot of problems. And also the extra cost that it goes in the mountainous terrain. To take, our cost is much higher for us to reach our citizens than it is in the flatter terrain. So about middle mile and how we're able to get that deployed.
So we're working so hard to get the middle mile money out by the end of June. That would be my goal. And I know how important it is for you. As for the extra cost, you're exactly right. And there, as you know, there's a high cost kind of carve out additional money that probably due to your efforts in the bill. And we're working with the FCC to define exactly what qualifies and how much money a state like West Virginia or frankly Alaska might get due to that. But we are highly conscious of the fact that it's going to cost more money in a rural place, and that's what the money's for.
Our other concern is basically our small providers being squeezed out by the large guys. When they come in the larger, I think something you have to be aware of.
Yeah.
They will squeeze them hard and say, oh, yeah, we're going to do that. The local people and the smaller providers are getting to us quicker, can do a better job quicker. I'm sure, I don't know, in Alaska and all the other rural areas, they know the terrain, they can get there better and quicker than the big boys coming in and say, oh, we'll take care of all this. So if we can protect that.
You've talked to me about that before. We'll work with, as you say, the little guys. I mean, we'll work with whoever we think can get the job done efficiently, effectively, and, as cheaply as possible for consumers.
Well, please, we'll work with you on that. We need your help. Several years ago, Chinese firm bought British Steel out of insolvency. Since that time, steel producers in the U.S. have repeatedly expressed concern regarding the subsidies it might be receiving. It's the audit of UK steel producers required by the U.S.-UK tariff agreement was carried out, and I encourage you to remain vigilant. What actions is the department taking to minimize the effects of the transshipment and dumping practice utilized by the Chinese government through different, basically, ghost companies?
Listen, I'm as concerned as you are. I was involved in negotiating that settlement with the UK. The President said it's important to mend fences with our allies, and we did that appropriately. But the company you speak of has Chinese ownership.
Absolutely.
So as part of the deal, we negotiated, and I insisted that they are audited by us, by an independent party. We need full access to their books, and we are on it vigilantly to make sure that there's no, Chinese subsidy.
Well, I have a company called West Virginia Steel. I'd be happy to give you all the information they have and the unfair competition they're receiving from them.
It's just
awful.
Have it.
Well, I'll get it to you.
Get it to us because we
want
to be on
it. And with that, I'm holding to Senator Schatz told me to be quick and brief, and I am holding to it. Thank you, Madam Secretary.